Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd do the weekend video a little bit earlier today. I'm going to be watching the Belmont race tomorrow, so I figured we'd get it out of the way. Monster Day. PTN. What can I say? PTN was a monster winner for us. I sent out the alert on Tuesday Tuesday, regarding the FDA meeting, the AdCom this Thursday, yesterday, on their female Viagra. And PTN, the only publicly traded company with a similar type of drug in phase 3 trials, and not a whole lot of interest. No one really wanted to get into it, and that's kind of this market. This is a stock picker's market, but when you come across the research and you move in ahead of the crowds, today is a perfect example of what happens. 70% gain into the pre-market on this stock. But all those guys who chased this stock this morning, they closed it at $1.03, if you can believe that. Now, the funny thing is, even with the early entries that we had, if you bought on the alert on Tuesday, you still ended up, if you didn't sell any shares, up 15% on the day. Nice hefty gain, but it just shows you the power of our research and being in plays before the momentum crowd comes rushing in. Now, PTN, why did it do what it did today? I'll tell you one reason. Let me scroll down here. Actually, this stock trades on the Scamex index. Need I say more? If this stock traded on NASDAQ, it probably would have been $2 to $3 today. Simple as that. But anyway, let's go over a couple of our other swing plays that we are sitting on right now. NEOT. I call this the beer belly stock. They have a phase 3 drug to help get rid of beer belly for all intents and purposes. Now, their peer, really the only other peer that does anything similar to them, is KYTH. And let's check out KYTH's chart. This stock is up 30% over the last 3-4 weeks. Big time breakout this week on it. 1.4, actually pushing $1.5 billion market cap. They're presenting this upcoming week at a Goldman Sachs conference. It's a Goldman Sachs by Convicted, whatever the hell that list is that they have. And here we have NEOT, phase 3 trial. The market cap is $80 million. It's got $70 million in cash. So this is a net market cap of $10 million. Would appear at a $1.5 billion market cap. Had an IPO lockup. It trades really low volume, so it kind of slowly got walked down. But you can see we had that consolidation base. And now, over the last 4 days, a very, very nice tight consolidation under what looks to be the breakout at 640. First target is the 50-day moving average at $7. We've got RSI about to break 50. We have stochastics about to break 50. Next week could be a very good week for this stock. Now, we had a new bio alert today, APPY. Similar kind of chart setup as some of our past big winners like PTN this week, sideways consolidation. A lot like K-Bio from, actually not really K-Bio, SPHS is what I meant. Kind of like K-Bio, but SPHS, which kind of had a sideways pattern, and then it doubled. And this one's got a longer sideways pattern, but like I mentioned, ADX, check out the ADX here. Now, just a solid, very, very strong. I mean, readings over 30 are considered strong. This one is pushing towards 40 right now. And this strength that we're seeing in the ADX, it's a momentum indicator, has not been reflected in the stock price yet. Now, when this stock started to build on the strength on its ADX, it's been going through a sideways pattern. Typically, charts like this find a reason to move. Now, there was a lot of crookery on this stock into the close, like a lot of stocks, like this friggin' market in general. It was at 62 cents. Somehow they got it to close at 59 cents miraculously. We've seen this difficult kind of trading on other stocks before they really blow up. So let's see what the reason for the move on this one is. The big-time chasers will really come into this one on a breakthrough 70 cents. And, if it gets crazy, the 200-day moving average is up there at 110. those crazy out of the box targets don't seem so crazy when you look at what some stocks like SPHS did. We were only looking for a higher high on the last time we played this. 120 area ended up spiking up as a high as 160, which was the 200-day moving average. So let's see if we can get a similar reaction on this one this week. CIDM, one of my favorite swing longs right now, and every other day you see more press regarding the content streaming video sector. There's mergers all over the place. Verizon taking out AOL. Yesterday, John Malone was talking about how Lionsgate's probably going to eventually take out Starz, STRZA. Now, quick divergence. STRZA is one of our long-term swing plays that we are now sitting on almost a 90% gain on this puppy for us over the last year. Again, content play. This is the sector to be in. Now, I posted in the chat room today, there was an article out there regarding how many videos are actually on Amazon and Netflix. There's 19,000 on Amazon, 9,000 on Netflix. CIDM has 52,000. Market cap is ridiculous, if you ask me, when all its peers in its sector are trading at market caps in the billions. Now, like I said, these guys have been under a quiet period because of the financing that they did. That quiet period should come to an end in the next week or so. If you read, just go back over the research, guys. They're going to pop out a big stock buyback on this stock. We're going to get a lot of press releases. There are two activist shareholders that now own about 20% of this stock, and they just teamed up last week or yesterday. So there is a lot of motivation for this stock to blow up. And when it does, they'll be chasing at $1.50. It'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread when it's at $1.50, and here we are accumulating it nicely down here. SMSI, we've been really patient on this one. This company has its fingers in so many pots. When the right press release comes out here, boy, is this going to be fun. Like I went over before, back in January, they pre-warned on their quarter, pre-guided how good it was going to be, and the stock popped 50%. Then they issued that guidance with a big press release saying Comcast was their partner, and they posted better guidance, and the stock gave it all back up. It's just this wacky, crazy market that we're in right now, guys. But this chart is looking for a reason to go. Let's see if this upcoming week is that week. As for the market, let's check out some of the market indices. Look at this. Greece, of course, is the reason. Interest rates going up. Greece is the reason. We actually broke the uptrend support line. But, like I've said before, this market's just in a trading range. Looks like it's going to implode, and then it rallies 1,000 points. Unless we break 17K, everything's fine and dandy. Now, the transports broke down. There's a major divergence in the transports. But right when that happened, it showed strength over the last few days, with oil rallying, if that makes any sort of sense at all, which it doesn't, but that's the market environment that we're in right now. Goldman Sachs, I've talked a lot about how Goldman Sachs has really led this market. It's essentially the Dow. It's decoupled over the last 3 or 4 days. This is another metric with the Dow that is decoupled. This Greece crap is probably going to continue to raise its ugly head over the next couple of weeks. June can be, and July, typically bad months for large cap stocks. So let's see what the market brings. But, it continues to be a stock picker's market. We've got some very nice swing plays going into next week. We had another phenomenal week again in chat with some nice scalps as well in the chat room today. So things look good right now. Have an awesome weekend, guys. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email. Feedback, BuySellShort.com. And actually, regarding CIDM, I think next week's going to be the week. I just got a good feeling, and the way they've been dicking around with this stock, taking it down on low volume, hiding the buying that's actually happening on it, and a large increase in short interest. These shorts are about to get bent over a barrel. So have an awesome weekend, guys. See y'all later. Bye.